And hi, Susan.
Hello, Miss Danica.
Hello, What the 50 family.
Thanks for hanging with us. We're gonna chat some more and give this unbelievable wisdom that we have. We will share it with
Yes.
you, and we
Is it
only ask that you share your wisdom in return.
is it unbelievable because it's believable and amazing, or unbelievable because it's just unbelievable?
It's unbelievable that I think it's that fantastic. That's what it really is.
And it
But I
absolutely.
do
I do
that.
too.
Oh my goodness, I'm just laughing because we have this What the 50 podcast. It starts here. Yeah, these are the readers, and I have them. So each year I get smarter. I get more blind, but I lose shit, but I gain shit. So maybe it's the balance. This is my office pair that even when I walk out and get ready to get dressed, no, bring them back, put them right here. So when you're in front of the computer, you have them. I have a pair in a basket next to my TV because I will look at emails on my iPad or whatever. I have a pair in my purse. I have a pair in my car. And I now make myself, as soon as I leaving that location, go put them back. Because otherwise I have none in any room except for somewhere I have five pairs. Because they've
Okay,
all
so yeah, I have one in the living room, one on my desk, one in my bedroom, one in my purse, one in my daughter's room.
is that pathetic. Good thing you could get them at the Dollar Girls,
Oh,
FYI, guys.
yeah.
Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Now there are some beautiful ones. I love, love, love the ones at Sisters Interiors, but
Oh,
because I like to lose them on a regular basis, I'm not going to spend that kind of money for them.
or
But
sit
they
on
are
them.
fabulous. They are
Yes.
fabulous.
No.
So one of these days, I should have a girlfriend party and we bling bling up the Dollar General, right? We could put some little,
There you go.
buy
Let's
some
do
fake
that
Louis
together.
Vuitton thing and stick that on there.
Let's do that together. I'll get my girls here. You do that, and we'll do it on here, and everybody at home can do
Oh,
it
we
with
should
us.
do that.
We'll have a
Oh,
community
I'm going
crafting
to,
party.
hopefully you can, let me tell you when. June 28th, I need you, and guys, let's make it a live one.
Okay.
So let's start June 28th. Let me see what time I put. 4 o'clock.
Okay.
I have three of my girlfriends coming over, and we are doing, it's called the garage sale dump. Trash to treasures, whatever you want to call it. I've been doing this for years. Basically, everybody clean out your closet and house. So I added house a few years ago because I do real estate and I get a lot of staging. So I'm always getting new stuff and taking stuff down. So if you have an old picture you don't like, you have an old vase, whatever, a pillow, bring it. So the girls are coming over. We have a variety of sizes. And then what I always do is, I mean, it could be jewelry, anything. So we're going to do all that, have fun doing that. We are going to also, on the time frame, a paint and sip. So that will be fun on top of it. And so what we do is after everything is looked at, whatever wonderful items were not chosen, then I donate those to the Shelter for Battered Women and Children. So they do not end up homeless. They do end up somewhere being loved and being used. And hence the reason why bring your towels, bring your old
Oh,
photos. Yeah. So
whatever.
even that stuff that maybe I mean, I don't care, but some people don't like to reuse. That's okay.
Yeah,
I'll take it to the shelter. Okay. So
exactly.
I'm going to go back to this, what the 50 fucking shit. Glasses. That's one. Hearing. Oh my God. I swear this hearing, one sinus infection, like always on this side, but it's going. I know it's going. I know they've been advertising they have Apple iPods that are actually hearing aids, but people think you have an iPod. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Whenever I see somebody with an iPod, it makes me think about something about Mary with the comb on the ear. That's what you look like. I know. I know. But remember, he had it hanging?
The best hair gel ever. And that's what he did. She did. Grabbed it,
I know, but when I see
threw it in.
those,
That's
and the first
hysterical.
time, God love him, he's a very
Okay,
good
well,
friend. He might
so thank
possibly
you for
still,
that, because now I'm never going to look at an iPod the same.
you won't.
And now they're more fun.
The first time was Jay Freshlog many, many moons ago. He had like the first ones that ever came out that hung down. And I'm like, oh God, Jay, do you know what that makes me think?
Can I have
And
that for
yes,
my
I
hair?
put him in therapy as well. Um, so those, well, maybe I'm not there yet. Oh, so the readers, what I was going to say for me,
Come back.
I think technically I could have probably started using them at about 49, but I decided to go in denial for several years. And while I was in denial for those years, I did find out if you have nice bright light, you don't need them as badly until you get 55 or yeah. Actually, for me, 53. I was like, just get the readers, just get the readers. I was getting a headache. I couldn't read shit. Yeah. And so I remember my first husband was 20 years older than me. Yeah, some of you are shocked, but he was. And with that, obviously, I remember him needing readers. And I remember one time I had my ring that said, 18 karat gold on it. And he was looking at it and he goes, what is the gold on that? And I'm like, well, I don't know. What's it say? He's like, I don't know. I can't read it. And I'm like, you can't read that? He hands it to me and I'm like, really? I'm like, I mean, clearly I could see 18K on that little bay ring. Not today. I don't even think I can't even see if there's shit written on it. I mean, that's what it is.
Exactly.
Okay, I do see some black thing right there. I guess that's what it is.
That's dirt.
It's the same ring, by the way. And I thought, and he'd always, well, one, he always wanted me to carry his readers. And I'm like, no, my purse is for me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but we women try to get as small as we can. And we got our own shit in there. We cannot be helping out. But I was like, how can he not read the menu? So yeah, well, now I
Yeah, you
understand all that.
bitch.
And my sister always had bifocals, so see, I never knew she had that reader's thing. I did, bitch. I'm not your assistant, your secretary. Get your own purse. That's why I believe in man purses.
I
So
do.
then
They're
let's see.
amazing. I
Oh,
like
they're
man purses
amazing.
and I like man buns.
So, oh yeah. Well,
Both,
depends on the
both,
man.
both.
Depends on the
Depends
man.
on the man, but yeah,
Yeah,
both the
okay.
top and the bottom buns.
Oh,
Depends on the
bottom.
man.
Yeah, I'm a butt girl for sure.
Mm.
So then I get up a minute ago. We were doing a podcast, and I went in to refill my water, and I didn't put on. I have house slippers, so I do it for many reasons. One, because my dog likes to go out play in the sand and bring in, and I don't want to step on that. I used to always be barefoot. But anyway, I ran into the kitchen real quick to get the water. And within 3 steps, I'm like, oh, I love now that I'm older, walking on concrete hurts a little. Not bad, but it's uncomfortable. It's at
Yeah.
that just at that level where it's not painful, but it don't feel good. Came back, got my shoes, and I was laughing because I knew we were gonna made up in 7 minutes, is what Zoom makes us wait on the second one. First one's 4 minutes, second one's seven. Really don't know what the point about that is, but yeah.
I think it was probably 10 on each one, but by the time I figured it out, it was that. That's what
I
I'm
spoke.
thinking. Yeah,
So why are you making us wait 10 minutes? We're gonna do the recording anyway.
I know. Yeah, because it's control.
They want us to buy, I know, and we're not going to. We'll wait 10, 20, 30 minutes. We don't care. But I was laughing. I was like, oh my God. So this next podcast, we need to talk about this shit. Oh, vitamins. So I have a whole lazy Susan of vitamins because you need, and I will say I do more liquid. What'd you think I said?
Nothing. I
Oh,
love you're just fucking random. I
oh, just
love this.
just this what
Perfect.
the 50
We're
shit.
talking about vitamins. Like, where the fuck did that come from?
It's the 50 thing that
Perfect.
I've always taken a multi and omega-3. Now I
Okay.
have like 12. Most of them, I will tell you though, I am getting away from pills because we don't digest them as well as we get older, so we're not getting the full benefit, and I'm doing liquid. Big
Yeah.
difference.
I have
And
B12 drops.
so I just read
B12
this thing the other
supplements.
day, and I think I posted it on What the 50 Plus. If not, I did my personal post on that. This article came out from a doctor that I follow that I really like. And I'm so pissed it's not on the labels, but as you get older, it's very important. So now I have on my Lazy Susan, take on an empty stomach, and the ones you have to take with food.
Okay.
They're literally, and this is just normal vitamins, not drugs, normal vitamins for better absorption.
Yeah.
And there's zinc and magnesium that I swear somebody told me to take together, and it's telling me not to take them together.
Well, of course, you're gonna get 400 different opinions.
Right? But I
Yeah.
like this doctor. I trust him a little more. So,
Okay.
it's just like, oh my God. So I have to remember to get up in the morning. No, get
Yeah.
up in the morning, which takes longer to get out of bed. We'll do a whole podcast on, just to get out of bed, the effort after 50. And then
Morning
I always have
rituals.
to go
Yep.
pee, which is normally why I'm getting out of bed anyway, not to get up. I got to get up to go pee. Get in eventually, and I got to have my, for some reason, it's more important. My dogs don't understand. I have to take them out to pee first, or they'll pee on the floor to piss me off. So they go pee. I'm trying to make my coffee, and then I got to remember, okay, take those vitamins because you have an empty stomach. Take the other ones after you eat, but don't do. Oh my God, no wonder people have to retire at an old age. We have a whole day of shit just dealing with being older, and that's just morning. Finding the readers before you turn on your iPad or your phone to read it. Take your vitamins, make your coffee. I know there's more. So you tell me, what the 50 shit you have to do now?
Oh my God, so many things. But I first have a surprise. Ready? Surprise!
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're good. Did she finally let you out of your room that she had you in earlier?
Oh, yeah, her cage, yeah.
Yeah, I was released from my cage. Actually, I was on doing an interview.
Good behavior, I hope, or bad behavior?
Always bad behavior.
Oh,
I'm in South Padre. What do you want from me?
Oh, yeah, she
Oh,
sometimes doesn't
never mind,
come
I
home
know the
until
answer.
3 or 4 or 5 in the morning.
Hey, shh, don't tell my secrets.
Sorry.
Or 7.
Or
I'm
7.
just jealous, but go
Hey,
for
but do
it.
you know the good thing
Go
about that
for
is
it.
that she
I asked
snores like a
after
crazy
50,
person.
I'm 9:30. I'm like, I gotta
Okay.
go.
Okay, but guess what? She snores like a bear, and so she didn't come home until like 7 yesterday. I'm like,
Don't tell him.
Thank God.
I slept.
I sleep
I
like a
think
bear.
normal people after 50 snore. She probably snores.
You
No,
need more.
okay,
phone.
so
No, I do snore.
oh yeah, she
Very
snores.
Oh, I
loud.
do too. I said Danica probably snores. She just doesn't
I
know it.
do.
She
I know I
does.
snore.
But not
If I
The
share a
problem with
hotel room with a friend, I
Danica.
bring them earplugs. I'm like,
Oh,
They
I
didn't-
bought her earplugs.
they don't work.
And I bring earplugs. But the problem with
I'll
Danica
get
is
you
she doesn't
stickers.
stay asleep long enough, whether I'm there or not.
True, but I can go back to sleep without snoring. But it's not just you. It's just any noise.
Emerald kicks
Any
butt.
noise. Any Emerald a
and on the
tornado.
island, there's noise.
There's the cat, there's the
Somebody's
dog, there's
letting their car
everything.
alarm off, slamming their
Exactly.
door. Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. Somebody
Okay, so
breathes.
tell me-
Somebody breathes. So say the 50 thing. So what you were saying earlier, so many podcasts we talk about it. It's just not the 50s. It's the 40s. So Miss Tamlin is in her mid 40s. I know.
Yeah.
Looks not like it, but
Fiorella's
because-
turning 40 next week, and a lot of things. She's the one doing going to do the recordings for me, and she's like, I feel that, and we're going to do one with her on menopause. When she was starting premenopausal, she thought she was pregnant. So her
Paramount-
first child was a miracle child. She had
Mhm.
endometriosis, never supposed to get pregnant. Yeah. So that was, and I said, well, see me, I knew I had endometriosis, but I knew I couldn't get pregnant. So that never crossed my mind. I was like, oh, premenopause. I know what this is.
Right.
So yeah, and that was at 39 for her, and she's not in it yet. She's pre. I actually was menopausal at 40. So
There you
we're
go.
bringing our 40-year-old
Listen, I've been perimenopausal since I was 27 years old. So
yeah,
There
and
you
it just
go.
depends.
Right.
Kathy had to have a complete hysterectomy, so that threw her into menopause,
yeah, mine was a partial, but yeah, I had a partial at 27. So
and that's why. Yeah.
there went the perimenopause.
Yeah. Well,
And all the-
I have a cure for that. Well, you can't, but have a baby at 50. I
I
really
can't do
haven't
that.
gone through menopause. I just every once in a while I'll sweat for about 30 seconds and then I'm done.
I
I
can confirm
literally-
that.
Have
It's
periods?
never
None of that.
hot.
I'm never hot. I'm freezing all the time. I just
But are
didn't-
you having periods?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
my God. I popped out a
That's
baby.
the best part.
No
That's why I had to
more
make sure-
periods. Gone. Nothing. I'm
Oh,
like fucking brilliant.
I had like a crazy weird shit for a couple months and then gone.
Except for if I
Never
wanted to have a
went
baby, then I'm
vacation
screwed,
again.
right?
Me too. Don't worry.
Never.
Never.
It's so awesome.
I don't have a uterus.
I know. Well, I have a uterus and I could have a
I have
baby,
all
and
the
I probably
parts,
still could because I
Just none
got
of
a
it worked.
badass
They were
uterus. But
damaged.
I'm
No,
I'm
it's
broken.
She-
I'm
you're
broken.
not broken.
You're broken. I'm damaged. Hers just wore
I could
out.
probably still have a baby because I have a badass uterus, but like I said, but anyway, so my glasses you were talking about, I was maybe 40, no, I don't even think I was 42, 3, 4. And-
3, 4.
Yeah, somewhere in there. And I read a lot. Laying in bed with my Kindle and doing this. I'm like turning up the light, like you said, Susan, turning up the light. I'm like, what the hell? My light obviously is not working.
Some of these
Something's
damn
wrong with
bulbs.
my light. And so
It
then I
must
get
be the light.
and I
It's
have to
always
like-
something else besides we're changing.
Listen, can I
Oh.
just tell you that 2 years ago, my eye exam, the guy says, you have astigmatism. And I was like, well, what does that mean? He's like, well, that means you need to have different kind of contacts. Well, I like colored contacts, and the colored contact.
Mhm.
Yeah, say that.
Talk much today?
I have actually. The
Got it.
colored contacts do not allow you to correct the stigmatism. So now I have to wear my contacts and reading glasses if I'm reading up close
There you go.
because I'm vain and I like to have my colored contacts.
I love that.
Wait,
Well,
let me tell you what
I
gets
got
better.
told I got
So I
told
had surgery when I was 30, so I didn't have to wear glasses to see far away. Awesome. And they told me, you're only going to get so long. So that went away. So I need glasses and or contacts to see far away. I need readers to see up close. Oh, but
you're
I didn't
screwed.
with my it gets better. I didn't know this with the first round with the doctor. Now the second round told me. However, when I have my contacts in, I need a different prescription for my readers.
Yeah.
Think about it.
'Cause it
Perfect
shifts it.
eyes, but perfect eyes aren't perfect for readers.
No.
Unless I want to do the one on like you do, one and one.
Yep, I can do that too. And
Yeah.
I
I'm just like, fuck. I'm almost to the point of, you know what? I don't need to see. I don't need to read. I'm just done. I don't need glasses. I'm not going to do
I
any
look
of
so much cuter when I can't see anyway.
Do you know how
Why?
often I run around without my
Nothing.
contacts in? Because if I'm in the house, it's great. And then if I pick up my phone, I'm like, oh, look, I can read this. So then I'll go out to drive and I'm like, fuck,
Oh
I
God,
forgot
I
to put
can't
my
drive.
eyeballs in.
Oh, and
No.
don't forget, I forgot to mention I have prescription sunglasses. But if I'm wearing my contacts, I can't wear my prescription sunglasses.
So crooked.
So I don't wear my contacts. There's the moral of the story. That took,
Oh my God,
I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'll get over the vanity and wear some glasses.
There you go. Well, so when I found out, okay, I'll be honest, when I admitted that I needed readers,
When you came out of denial,
when I came out of denial,
but what the 50 denial release?
but I wasn't 50. Like I said, it happened early for
No.
me. My far vision, I went to the eye doctor, I guess it was last year, and I have 20/20 vision still. In fact,
And
I
some
was
people
like,
do.
I
So
couldn't
lucky.
read the bottom line and I was mad. I'm like, oh my God, my vision's horrible. He said, you have 20/20 vision. Everybody that comes in here wants 20/20 vision. I'm like, oh, okay. I just can't see close. And it gets farther and farther, right? So it's like even my
Right.
TV, yeah, like it gets farther and farther, and that's just normal. But so anyway, I was playing games in the band house. The band was there. We were hanging out. We lived in Austin. And one of well, you know Terry, and you didn't ever get to meet Terry. My guitar player's best friend was hanging out with us for that week, and we were playing Farkle.
Hell is Sparkle. This?
Oh,
I've not played that in a while.
no, Farkle, yeah, your hair looks like Farkle.
My hair
Anyway,
does.
we were playing Farkle and I was doing the scoring, right? And I'm scoring and I'm just trying to do it. And Richie said, here, chucked his glasses at me. And I'm like, what? He said, put them on. And I put them on. I said, fuck you, and threw them back because
Right?
I could see. I'm like, oh. So that was my, like, okay.
Matt,
And I think that's funny because I feel like that is what happens to most people. Because like I knew, but I didn't want to know.
You don't
So I
want to
kept
know.
denying it.
And
And I
my
was
light
trying to
was
read a
bad.
menu in a dark restaurant one night. And the friend did this thing. She's like, here, use my readers. And I go, oh, I don't need readers. She goes, oh, you need readers.
Just try it.
And I went,
Just for fun.
oh, I know I do need readers.
Yep. And of
Yeah.
course, like you said, the light is tremendous. It makes a
Light makes a
100%
huge
difference.
difference. Yeah,
But still,
it does.
it gets to the point where there's not enough light.
Listen,
And just a little
the light
FYI,
is
I've read
amazing.
several articles. All this lovely blue light that we have on our phones and our iPads and or computers, which I actually have a pair of glasses for the blue lights.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. Where are they?
I know.
I do wear these when I'm on my computer a lot because it has something that takes
Helps
the blue
reflect
light
that.
away. That's not good for our vision.
No, Emerald, I just got her new glasses and they puts that blue light stuff on her lenses for her. So,
Oh,
yep.
yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna make you have to. We were talking about this earlier, Tamron, that I can't do live YouTube live on my computer.
Mhm.
You can't do it. You have to use your. So they're forcing us to use these things that then turn around. We have to have special glasses because it's destroying our eyes.
I know. I know.
Y'all are making me crazy. I'm too old for this shit. Okay, what else
I mean,
besides
come on, you're too
readers?
old to remember how to spell say my name right. I don't know what to say.
Okay, T.
That's better than her
I
getting
am
it
so
wrong.
going with T. I thought I had, and Fiorella, my poor girlfriend, I murder hers
That's
all the
such an
time.
interesting
That
name.
is
It's like
actually
Cinderella's
depressing.
cousin.
Yeah.
Well,
How
what
is
happened is
it?
when she first sent me something, it saved it Fro, and so I was saying Froarella. She was like, "How do you get that?" And I'm like, "Well, F." She's like, "That's not how my name is spelled."
That's
Like,
awesome.
oh, so I pronounce it like I spell it, and I spelled it wrong. So what other things did you have that you had to go? Okay, that's just part of getting older, and I'm gonna I can fight it, or I can just laugh about it.
Okay, well, I have some, but I'm curious because we talked earlier about be before 50. So for me,
Just
wow.
I'm getting old, whatever age it was
Well,
like shit.
I've been
I
very
have some 30
fortunate.
moments that I'm like,
gonna
damn, I'm
say
getting
chin
old.
hairs, but
I'm
never.
fortunate. I haven't
I
got
was
the
just
chin
gonna say
hairs,
chin hairs that are just there, and then you take them, and then they're there again tomorrow.
but I don't get those.
I do.
You have
They're
not, you don't have a
She
chin
gets
hair.
them in her 40s. I don't have any of that.
Well, I'm 99.9% sure I have PCOS, which is what causes that.
I
Since I
have no
still
idea what
have
PCOS is because when you're saying it makes me
polycystic
something about a
ovary
piece of
syndrome.
shit. Say it again.
Polycystic ovary syndrome. So where you get cysts on your ovaries, and it causes like an influx of like testosterone in the body as well. So
And that could be you, but for me, yeah, it's what it is. Just as you get older, your estrogen goes down just enough that you get more testosterone. Even you're not really getting more, it's just you don't fight it as well. But yeah, I have one. Mine doesn't come up the next day. I do one,
Mine do too.
and then, but do you always find like it'll be you're in the car getting ready to go somewhere and you happen to go and you're like, oh shit.
Yep. It's
You don't have to-
here right now.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
there it is.
the reason
There it
I'm
is.
going on
Wait,
this
do I have
yet,
tweezers?
No, stop it.
the reason I'm going on this thing is I want to
have
do a
limits. I'm not
podcast with
working
you.
yet.
Did you see the bag that I have in my car that hangs in my front seat now with all the cool pockets?
Yep.
Greatest
Got
invention
tweezers in
ever.
it.
But
Yeah,
I was laughing
tweezers.
the other day because I'm like, half my fucking bathroom is in that bag. I have tweezers. I have the
Deodorant.
things to hang nail. I have a file. I have this stuff you put on when you start to get like a little type of a hot flash. I don't really get hot flashes, but my neck will get warm. You put it on, it cools you. Literally, I have all this shit in my car because I'm too old to carry all of it in my purse. I don't want it. I can't carry a 20-pound purse. It's hysterical. So that'll be a different podcast. Okay, what else made you think, damn, I'm old?
Well, my feet hurt, but also, yeah, she has for a long time. But my feet, which you know, Susan, for those of you that don't know me, I have been singing barefoot all my life, and I jump and I run. So I've been up and down on the concrete a million times, and so 50 billion times. And so my heels are hurting. I probably should go get them checked, but I am now to the point where I have to wear, even in the house or whatever, I wear flip-flops or something that gives me a little cushion. I'm not singing barefoot anymore. And I really hate that because that's part of like who I am. But I
The freedom,
also
too.
get home and my heels are like burning and I want to cry. And so it's not worth it. I'm not that vain. I mean, I guess it's not even vain because people don't know the difference unless they know me. But it just sucks because it's
Like you
like
said, that was a
my
part of
body
you.
used to
You feel like
heal.
you have to change who you are because you're
To
getting
a certain,
older.
Well,
because
this really
yeah.
sucks
Great,
because I've
great
had
example.
since I was in my 20s. I had hair growing in places. What happens when I turn 50?
You've had
Jesus Christ.
she's been perimenopausal since she was 27, hair grown, feet problems.
So
She's
I
like
do
been
this
50
shit
for
at
20 years, 25 years.
That means I'm already
no.
prepared and nothing else is going to happen.
That's why I
Or-
like the older because I'm looking at me and then I think my girlfriend's at 70 and I'm like, what the fuck is going to happen at 60, 65? I mean,
Yep.
I can handle what's right now. I don't want to, but I handle it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's
What's
going to get to
next?
a point that I'm like I said, I'm literally going to go, I'm not going out of the house. I'm done. This is too exhausting. And my girlfriend Kathy says this sometimes. She goes, I don't go to the house sometimes now. I just stay in my pajamas all day long because I don't fucking feel like it. And not meaning she doesn't feel good. She doesn't feel like the effort she has to put forth to go out. But she's in her 70s. And
Well,
remember it.
You
Shit.
know, I think that we put that on ourselves a little bit too, because Susan, you and I were talking too about how you got to the point where you didn't have to go anywhere. You could work in your
Right.
sweats and I can work in my sweats. And it's an absolute choice. And I don't have any clothes that fit me right now because I still am over my weight and I refuse to buy anymore. So I have very few things. So I have I'm half here in sweats down there.
Well, me too. I mean, I
Well,
had an
podcast, you tend to
interview
do that.
today, so the top looks amazing.
But the sweats are on the bottom.
I'm in shorts.
Yeah.
But
And I
But-
did that during COVID with clients. They didn't want to know the other half down below.
There you go. But the thing is that what I find, and it's true, just like I wake up every day and I put my makeup on. If I wake up and I get dressed, it makes a difference too. So that's well, I can't
Run around naked all
I
day.
would prefer to run around naked all day,
You
but I
wouldn't.
couldn't do
You can't
these.
do it by yourself.
Exactly.
What did
But
I do?
no, I just
And then
noticed
the landscaper surprises me, and I'm like, "What the fuck? You come on Saturdays? You're this man outside my window."
Girl. Lizard.
Oh, fun.
where's our buzzer?
Ugh.
I'm gonna have to buy a set. Do you have the buzzer? Do you have a buzzer there? Find it. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
get one from over
surprisingly,
here.
that wasn't something we gave to somebody to do bling bling and
Oh
didn't
my
get back.
God. Okay, we have to have a therapy session.
I know.
I
am
love
smart.
you. Guess what?
This is a really
I know. I
It
need to
is
get over it.
over. It's over.
I'm
It's
not over
gone.
it yet. I'm still pissed.
Okay, get over this shit.
Let it
So
go.
what?
Damn it, every time
let
we
it
gave somebody something to
go.
help us, they never gave it back.
I know, but how many times has that happened in your life? Too many. So,
No, I think that's the shock. Is really that doesn't happen to me.
oh,
I've
I've
never
had it
had
happen so many
people
times.
take my shit and not give it back. They forget. I've had friends that forget they have my shit until I remind them. That's
Well, she
different.
probably forgot too. It's probably sitting in a house with all those kids. She has 42 kids in her house all the time.
I gave up after the 20 text messages saying
I
I'll
know.
come get it.
And then
Yeah.
she probably blocked you. Crazy bitch texts me every 5 seconds.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Bitch.
I'm
I
taking her
don't
to
know.
Judge Judy. I want my $2.90 class back done.
Oh my gosh. I'll send
I
you
am that
$3.
scarred. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
move
send
on.
you three. I'm gonna
And
Venmo
I
you
don't
Anyway,
even
right
have a
now.
job. I'll still send you the $3.
No, I know
it's
it's a
not the
principle, doesn't
point.
it?
I want my class.
Okay, so what else made us feel old? I'm still flexible. I jump up and down. I do. So I've been very
So
fortunate.
flexible, huh?
Maybe,
Me too.
maybe because of my lifestyle. I don't know. Tama's kicking shit over on the floor. Um,
So let me ask you, have you noticed you had to change what food you eat because your body doesn't process it? Like
you know
I've
what?
noticed a few things give me heartburn, and I had friends in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and I'm like, no, I can eat anything.
Yeah,
That only happened in the last year. I was always like, really?
yeah.
No. And I didn't even know it was heartburn. And I'm telling the doctor, I'm like, yeah, he's like, oh, that's heartburn. I'm like, no, but he's like, that's heartburn.
No, yeah,
Well,
I've had a
it
few
was kind of
things.
like the glasses. I did. Come here. Come.
No, no. You know what's funny is that
Come
I have
here.
had things, but I noticed too that when I'm exercising and eating like my normal stuff, if I don't let it go clear over the edge where I'm just eating shit all the time, then nothing
Right.
gives me heartburn. But if I overdo stuff consistently for a while, then it kills me. But then if I stop for a while, then I'm fine. Like wine started to give me heartburn, and wine's my favorite drink. Went to dinner the other night and had wine with
Welcome to
dinner.
AGE. That is part of it.
Well, yeah, but I went to dinner the other night and had wine and it didn't nothing. But literally 2 sips of wine there for a couple of months was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna be able to drink wine again. And I'm so sad. But I went to
You
dinner the
have
other
to
night
find you
after
have to
not
drink
drinking
better
it
quality
for
wine.
about a month and also eating better, exercising more, and my body
Yeah.
went, okay. Just it's I think literally you just get to the point where you've got to remember that moderation is best for anything. We should do that since we're kids, but we don't.
Oh
Everything in
yeah.
moderation is better.
I get heartburn because I'm fat.
Okay.
Well, you get heartburn because of what you're eating. You might not like what it's doing to
No,
you.
when I'm smaller, I get less heartburn than when I'm a bigger girl.
Because you're probably not eating fried
No,
No,
stuff
she
it's
or
eats so healthy.
sausage. No, I don't mean
It's
healthy, but
so
I just
healthy.
mean some of the stuff. Well,
Look
like
at the
you with the
vodka
wine.
it
I had a
might
wine
be the
person tell me
tequila.
and the
it's
the
tequila.
Tequila.
tequila and the
Might be the
what are they
tequila.
Cranberry,
called? The vodka and
pineapple.
no, what
Oh,
is the drinks? The
cranberry vodka?
no, the ones that you've been drinking lately. The
Oh,
Long
the
Island
Long
iced
Island
teas with
teas.
42 different kinds of
Well,
liquor.
listen, I haven't had heartburn since I've been here.
Oh, there you have it. Then you haven't been drinking enough.
Okay,
Maybe that's it.
tell that to my liver.
I mean, your liver says no, but the rest of you's like,
Tell it
sure.
to my
Wait,
liver.
there was only
Can't
one
fit
night
my
since I've
body
been here
right.
that I have not gone out.
Yes. Oh, she has been like
Well,
rocking
my
it
question is,
hard.
when did you get there?
I got here on the 3rd
Oh, of June or May?
of June. Of June.
See, that's
My
why
God.
I asked when you said I've been out every night. I'm like, well, how long you been
So,
there?
So it's
Oh,
been
that's nothing.
like 8 days so far
What's your vacation?
of
yeah.
going out, dancing,
Yeah.
drinking. I think I dance enough and sweat enough with the humidity down here that I drink the alcohol just comes right out. It's fine.
Well, that does, yes. And I always think of that too. I was so thin in my 20s because I danced every weekend.
I've
Every time
lost
I
Dancing.
checked,
4
I
That's
mean,
pounds
it.
since
dance,
I've been here. I'm just gonna go home and dance. Fuck
Yes.
it.
right?
Fuck it.
I think it's the cure to everything, music and
Does
dancing. I
help.
truly
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
When I'm working and dancing and singing, it doesn't matter what I eat or drink. I am healthy, my body's toned, I feel good, I sleep good. It's when I stop doing those things and start sitting around and not doing that, it's like literally my body goes "Meow,"
Yeah.
done.
It's
Yep,
kind of like, okay, great. You want to play this game? I'll win.
Yeah.
exactly.
Have you noticed fingernails, toenails getting more brittle as you get older?
Mine have always been.
Oh, okay.
Always.
I don't
Hair,
know because there are
fingernails,
these.
toenails have
I
always
don't
not
have that
grown.
problem, but I've had a lot of friends. They said their fingernails, mine are very, very strong, always been strong, but so they notice they start getting more brittle as they're getting older.
Yeah, yours, well, you do those. I know. I do nails a lot of times, but no, mine have always been that way.
But have you always done the fake nails or because you've always had brittle as well?
No, since I was 14, I have been obsessed with just having nails. And so to me, they're just an extension of my fingers. So when I don't have them, I feel like I have these little chubby sausages.
Yeah. Like mine.
Yeah.
So my daddy's
you've never
hands.
tried to see if your own nails would grow out like that.
So obviously COVID, I was forced to I just put press on nails at that point because I
Really?
don't,
Because
yeah,
she's addicted.
because I'm fucking vain, okay?
No. I just wondered because
Yeah.
I know a lot of my friends that get it, they can't. They
Yeah.
can't grow nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
And me,
can, it just
my
takes a
manicurist throws a
while.
fit because I make her cut them.
Mm.
She's like,
Yeah.
please don't make me cut them. I'm like, I can't function when they're. I mean, I can grow mine that long.
Yeah. And I
I mean,
can't.
they're starting
I
to be
can't.
that long underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. This is
So see, you
something.
can.
Look at that pinky.
We'll take it down. Okay, there you go. Oh, that's AGE. The little
That's,
crooked.
Oh,
yep.
from arthritis.
I
Yep.
don't have, and I
Look at
don't have
this.
arthritis. Nothing hurts, but I'm going to
That
start
one's
working
going
on
that growing
stretching. But
that
your
way.
muscles start to, if you don't stretch, whatever, your muscles start to shrink. So that's one of the things that I noticed. I'm not near as flexible in some ways. And also for
Hate to tell
me,
you, you're getting arthritis in that little pinky. It's coming.
compared to you
That's the first
guys,
sign.
or a lot of people, you're getting hairs. Actually, mine get thinner. Like I can go for a few weeks and not shave. I mean, my eyebrows, I tweeze like once a year.
It's a year.
I don't know. I hardly
I
ever
tweeze
tweeze
like
them.
every
And I
4 days.
but I have to
I
fill
get
them
hair that
in
grows
because there's
here. I get hair that grows
yeah.
here, and then usually about every 2 to 3 months, I go in and have them shape them again so I can
Yeah.
make sure one doesn't end up thicker than the other. Wow.
Nope, I hardly ever tweeze
Now
anything.
legs, yeah, because I do the epilady, I don't have to shave as often. But so you're gonna, because I've also heard that women that are. My sister said, "Well, the good thing is I don't have to shave my legs anymore. My hair came off my legs," and I'm like,
I can't wait for
Mhm.
that day.
And mine
right,
comes, but it's still
Some-
also blonde, so that
Somehow
helps
my
me.
shit will be opposite and I'll like become a
right.
Greek lady all of a sudden.
Chest hair's growing and shit. Yeah.
Back hair.
Well, see, that's why I like to do the what the 50 pros
I'll wax
and
your back.
cons. So there are pros and cons. There are some pros that
Absolutely.
I'm like, not having the period. As you hear me say all the time, never run vacation again. Because I
Yes,
was
since I was
not a
27, it's
normal,
the best.
consistent one, so I could be on vacation and it's not due for another week. And guess what? Here it is in the middle of the week when I'm supposed to go scuba diving the next day.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. So that
Or
is.
met a new hot man or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wake up the next morning and go, oh, that happened last night. That's
Whoops.
awesome. And
That's
just the
awesome.
extra baggage of carrying all your feminine bullshit. Hi, mamas. So yeah,
Yep.
those are definitely pros.
Pluses.
Pros,
Absolutely.
pros all day long.
Also, your fucks you just don't give a fuck anymore.
Yep.
That's what I noticed when I come down here and I watch the older people dancing and doing things. They genuinely do not care anymore. And I'm like, yes,
Wait.
that's
They
what I
they
want.
care. I got corrected on this from Kathy. They don't care what we think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They haven't lost I don't care. Because I said that and Kathy's like, no, I care. And I'm like, you know what? I need to rephrase. Yeah, they don't give a fuck what the rest of us think. And I love them for it.
Yep.
I want to try to
I
learn
watch
from
these
them.
older ladies get out there and dance or do whatever and how they're dressed and whatever, and they are just having fun. And that's what I like to see. I want to see like we still get to enjoy life no matter what our age is and not worry about what everybody else thinks. So if that gets less worried about what everybody else thinks as we get older, amen
That's
to
a pro.
I
Yeah.
agree.
We've talked about that as you start to lose your ego. You don't worry as much what other people think. You think, what do I have to lose? As I always say, the hourglass is empty. I mean, we know that. That's a reality.
right. We're on the back
Not-
line.
You're no longer working up to anything. You're coming down. So you better make sure you enjoy that ride down. It went so fast going up that
Exactly.
we have to
No.
enjoy it coming back down.
And
So,
you know,
yeah, that's a
the
pro.
thing is that it's just a simple fact too that we realize that we've lived this life and we can make it the best we can and we can travel, we can do all the things. But if we're not waking up and actually just enjoying the fact that we're alive
Mhm.
and we get to smell the fresh air and the flowers and soak up the sunshine and the moonshine and the swim and or whatever we're doing, dance, sing, laugh, then what was our point?
Well,
What
I might
was
be
our
that
point?
7-year-old category. I'm doing once a week. My girlfriends and I go and do a different happy hour.
Look,
And we do one for cost, but there's bazillions around here.
oh
You go
yeah.
get your appetizers, you get your half price drinks. We're visiting, we're looking around. I have had so much fun since we started that about 8
Something
weeks
new.
ago. Having a ball.
Yep.
Absolute. And it's usually people our age. It's not, or if it is, it's divided. So, but it's fun to see the young ones too. I see you in their little outfits and I'm like, I remember when I could wear that. Not now. Now
I
I take
remember
it
when I
there.
had 20-year-old perky boobs.
Oh yeah. And that's, you know what? I
And
also,
Susan, real quick though, seriously, you say you couldn't wear that. But the cool thing is about these women that we're talking about that they don't give a shit. A lot of women in their 70s and 80s wear that. And we might look at them and go, wow, but why
Yeah, I
not?
don't
If
want to.
that's what they feel amazing in, right. I know. But do you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying I can't wear that because I don't look good in a dress that cuts off at my hoochie.
Or
My
you,
thighs do not look good.
well, you
That's
might
why I'm
look
saying I'm not wearing
great, but
that.
you don't
She
feel
looks
comfortable
cute in it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying is that some of these ladies do in their 80s. It's crazy. I mean, you know, on this island, you see the stuff we see down here. It's awesome.
And if
And
they
yeah,
can, that's great.
and
But
as long as they're
I
comfortable.
find I did a flip and I look at them and go enjoy it. I admire you that
Yep.
you're in your 20s. You could go look cutesy. I'm not jealous. I'm not. I'm just like, I had that fun. It's
Been
your
there, done
turn.
that.
I feel the
Yeah,
same,
it's your
'cause
turn.
I'm a
Yeah.
bigger girl. So when I see that other bigger girls wearing stuff where I'm like, God, I wish I could pull that off because they look cute and they look sexy in it. And I'm looking at it like, but it's not gonna look the same on me.
But
So
I
it
have that
does. And
too.
she always looks cute and she always looks sexy. This
I mean,
one.
But
I
I
know that,
still wear a bikini
but
to the beach and to the pool.
me
I'm
too.
going Sunday to my girlfriend's neighborhood, and there will be some older, there'll be some. I don't care. I find a bikini that I can wear, but I want my stomach to get a tan because it looks better tan.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
Fat
I
looks
mean.
definitely better tan.
That's why I
Now
look
it's
so
not a
cute
string
right now.
bikini. There is some material to it. It's not like the Band-Aid in front and butt floss in the back. I'm not wearing that bikini. Don't worry. But yeah, I
I'm
know
working
we
towards
all keep
that.
looking good. It's the
You're working
countdown.
Band-Aid in the
2 minutes and 45 seconds. So real quick then, our What the 50 Plus people, tell us what it was that day that you went, I'm getting older, because that just happened.
Yep.
And it's going to continue, as she just said, oh my God, here I am in my 40s. Oh, well, yeah, everybody knows I say, oh, that's AGE. And half the time they're like, what? AGE. Age.
Age.
There is
Yep.
no
What's the
cure.
acronym for
Nope.
age?
It will only get worse.
Yep.
And so all you can do is laugh about it and just go, it's an AGE
Exactly.
thing.
And also men, please.
Oh,
Because we're female, obviously we talk about a lot of female things, even though the glasses and the hair and stuff pertains to you. Let
yeah.
us know. Was it like Susan likes to talk about the saggy balls that made you feel old? Or
Do they have to be old to have saggy balls, though?
oh, good question.
Or maybe it's just been a
See?
while.
Good question. Don't
I've
know.
only experienced it in older ones, but if you're throwing somebody under the bus there and saying there's a saggy at 20, okay, it can happen, I guess.
Whatever. Yeah.
Maybe
we're-
it's been a while since they've.
Maybe the hairy back, the
Maybe there's more
whatever.
gravity pull depending on what country you live in.
Ooh, interesting.
So I just came up. Well, I didn't come up with an acronym for age, but align, grow, and evolve. That's what age means.
Ooh, I like it. Because that's what we're doing. Aligning with our true selves. We're growing, hopefully.
Through challenges,
just the
and
hair.
Oh
experience.
no, I'm trying not to grow anymore. I'm fine.
not
I want
the
to
hair.
I
No,
don't
but
want to
you're
grow
gonna
anymore.
grow through your
Wisdom,
challenges and your
wisdom.
experience, right?
Just
Oh, I
wisdom.
Not our
understand your
bodies.
positive words. I
Not
get
our
it.
bodies.
She's like, fuck it. I can't see. And I got hair. And I got hair down here. And I got
And now I gotta go.
Fuck that
You made me realize
anagram.
I do have a little hair trying to come out, and I'm having dinner with a girlfriend tonight, so I gotta go pluck my chin
All
hair,
right, yeah,
check
we
my
can see it.
eyebrows.
I'm gonna send you a link for this little tool I got. It like you twist it and it just goes everywhere and you just kiss it.
Like they do your eyebrows, that little
Well, you can't do your eyebrows.
threading. No, but I mean, is it like how they thread eyebrows?
Kind of like threading, but it's with this wire thing, and
It's
you
a
just.
spring.
We got less than a minute. We're just
All
gonna
right.
hang up on
Okay.
All
Send me
right.
the Chinny Hank thing, and we'll do a podcast of me trying to use it.
it.
Hey,
Why
Susan.
not? Because I do that little shaver thing, but yeah.
Hey, Susan.
Yes.
I love you.
Love you
Gotta
too,
go.
girls. Have a
What
good
the
one.
50s. We love you.
Thanks for hanging with us,
See you
guys.
next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, you've got